Well, these three have surely been through a lot. They started off with a scam to create snow cones. Then they traversed the sewer to get into Jimmy's backyard party. Then they went to the candy store and ate foot-powdered jawbreakers, and Eddie's face turned green. Then they went through an urban ranger obstacle course. Then through a haunted house. And then they went through the trailer park in Canker territory to get back their missing jawbreakers. And on top of all of that, Ed got to live out his monster fantasy, and they all dressed up as the space rebels to fight off Robo-Scum. So they've truly been through all of their Mis-Edventures. So you might be wondering what's next. Well, we're not at 100% yet. We still have a Jawbreaker collection to complete. Hey, paisanos! This is ToonGamer23, and welcome back to Let's Play Ed, and Eddy, the Mis-Edventures. So in the last part, we went to Robot Rebel Ranch, or Rebel Robot Ranch. Try saying that 10 times fast. But anyway, this iconic trio got to dress up as the Space Ranger trio. Okay, so yeah. Eddy had his cosmic yo-yo and plasma grenades, or vaporizing thermal grenades. Double D had his lightsaber ruler and his quasi terra laser. And Ed used the force of his head. And it would have been fitting if he had a subatomic blaster to complete the set, so. But anyway, we vanquished tons of robots and reduced them to just scrap metal. At least in their imagination they did. I'd like to imagine that they just trashed Jimmy and Sarah off screen, and like they did in that one episode. Hopefully. Well, I like to think that there was nobody was hurt, but still though, it's, who could tell with the thin line between reality and imagination of a child. Okay, so anyway, seems like our journey is over, but we still have a bunch of Jawbreakers that we still need to collect. We've collected all 25 collectible ones. Now you might be wondering, where can we find the next 15 Jawbreakers? Well, you may recall a giant vending machine in the playground right here. Okay, so yeah, that's where we'll find the last of the Jawbreakers. Vintage Jawbreakers, if you will. Okay, so like always, Double D will just tweak that number pad and we'll get ourselves a one-of-a-kind vintage Jawbreaker.
My, intriguing.
Okay, you received the vintage Jawbreaker. Italian. Say, slicer, aluminum. Pepperoni, Italian.
My, intriguing.
Okay, so yeah, pepperoni Italian. Slicer, aluminum. Okay, so that was for 1 cent. For 2 cents, let's see what we get.
This should work.
Okay, you received the vintage Jawbreaker, German. Okay, German Jawbreaker. Danke.
My, intriguing.
Okay, so what do we get for 4 cents?
My, intriguing.
Okay, you received the vintage Jawbreaker, Scottish. You got the Scottish Jawbreaker.
This should work.
I wonder if it's haggis flavored. Sorry. Okay, so off screen I went back to Ed Marks the Spots and I maxed out at 999 coins. So yeah, the maximum number of coins that you can collect is 999 at a time, so. Okay, so yeah. So, just for extra precautions, just in case we don't run short of cash to this vending machine, so.
This should work.
Okay, you received the vintage jawbreaker. French! Alright.
This should work.
So, escargot flavored. Oh mon dieu. Okay, so 12 cents.
My, intriguing.
Okay, you received the vintage jawbreaker English.
This should work.
Smashing love. I guess it's that type of English from England, obviously. Okay, so 18 cents.
This should work.
Okay, you received the vintage jawbreaker Latin. Actually,
this should work.
I actually took a Latin course in high school. It's a dead language, but it's still a fun language to study. So yeah. Okay, so the gimmick here is the price goes up for each jawbreaker vended. So.
This should work.
Okay, you received the vintage jawbreaker Greek.
This should work.
I've seen some Greek restaurants here and there around where I live. I should try a Euro or something. Okay, so next, for 36 cents.
My, intriguing.
Okay, you received the vintage jawbreaker Swedish. Okay, so.
My, intriguing.
I wonder if it tastes like fish balls or fiskbullen. Fiskbullen, yeah? Okay, 48 cents.
This should work.
Okay, you received the vintage jawbreaker Slovak. Yeah, Ed.
This should work.
So yeah, Ed ordered 2 Slovak jawbreakers in that one episode, and well, they couldn't indulge in either of them because one got eaten by Johnny and the other just dissolved in the creek because they were trying to challenge each other. Basically, Rolf put him up to a challenge. Okay, so 62 cents. Let's spend away.
This should work.
Received the vintage jawbreaker Canadian.
This should work.
It's weird, just like their creators.
Canadians are weird.
Yep, once again, Canadians are weird. No offense, but everyone's a little weird. Okay.
This should work.
You received the vintage jawbreaker Australian, mate.
My, intriguing.
Speaking of which, that's gonna be. Speaking of which, our next game that I'm planning to let's play is Australian-based. We're going back to the Aussie Down Under with Todd the Tasmanian Tiger 2. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, so for 96 cents. What do we got? What do we got? You received the vintage jawbreaker Guatemalan.
This should work.
Seems oddly specific. Well, I mean, there's no Mesoamerican jawbreaker flavor. So, might as well. But anyway, okay, so yeah, we're getting in the triple digits now.
My, intriguing.
Okay, you received the vintage jawbreaker Antarctic. Really? There's a Antarctic flavor? For one of the most remote places in the world? Well, the most remote frigid area on the face of the planet? Whatever.
My.
Okay,
intriguing.
138. See the vintage jawbreaker from Mexico.
This should work.
Okay, so let's see, how many do we have so far? 39 out of 40. One more. Alright, so yeah, the most expensive jawbreaker is received Japanese flavor. Alright, so yeah.
This should work.
Eddy's favorites. Japan flavor.
Japan flavor?
So yeah, in his imagination, he wanted Japan flavor Jawbreaker.
This should work.
You have all the vintage Jawbreakers.
My.
Okay, literal
Intriguing.
sweetness. And with that, we should have all 40 Jawbreakers. Okay. And we've unlocked the cheats. Alright, sweet cheats. Okay. So yeah, a beautiful collection of colorful, sweet, succulent candy orbs. Every flavor you can imagine. Okay. And they even have nice subtitles. Okay, so yeah, let's just start with the first one. Blueberry, normal. Nothing stains your teeth better. Black licorice, whip it good. Never was a fan of black licorice. It's nasty. Honestly, just prefer red Twizzlers or something like that. The sweet kind, yeah. Alright, peppermint. Hanging on your Christmas tree. Okay, so yeah, you'll notice that there's also the subtext of normal. So these are the collectible Jawbreakers throughout our Mis-Edventures. And these are the vintage Jawbreakers in the more highlighted box. Okay, so, it's this one. Red Hot. Hey, is Naz wearing a bikini? Okay, that was good. That was good. Okay, next one. Tutti Frutti. One bottle do bobble bamboo. That was some to Little Richard. Okay, next one. Bubblegum. Choo choo. Alright, next one. Root beer. Brewed in oak barrels in accordance to 17th century standards. Even though you would never suspect a light blue Jawbreaker to taste like root beer. Whatever. Everlasting. Is there no better kind? No, there is not. I always wondered what a everlasting gobstopper would taste like, but it's just it's a mystery. Okay, so next one. Candied beets. Calms the nerves. Just ask the son of a shepherd. Anchovy pastes. A fine year. Referenced that one episode where they posed Johnny to be the biggest pest so they can scam people to pay them to get rid of him. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, Johnny had the anchovy paste breath, and Rolf just he was beside himself with this guy. It's just like caught away from his breath, and he was just like,
Anchovy paste. 1952. A fine year. Hail to the anchovy. Rolf respects the Finch.
Alright, next one. Jimmy's Fudge. For sharing with Sarah. Oh yes, the infamous episode where Ed spent Sarah's money on Jawbreakers instead of fudge. Oh brother, can you spare an Ed? So. Crayon Taco. Tastes better with hot sauce. And yeah. Just wondering if that's what color crayon that is. If it's a blue one, it's blueberry pie. Tart yet crusty. Chunky Puffs! Spoon, please!
Spoon, please!
Yeah, it said that in the episode Twist of Ed. So yeah, so many episodes, Easter eggs here and there. You just gotta admire, even though this game is just short but sweet, you just gotta admire the spirituality of the show and it. Gingerbread Sailor, Succulent Delights of Shore Leave. Okay, so that's obviously... It has to be a homage to Jingle Jingle Jangle. But, that could be something else. Okay, Sea Cucumber. The great Nano would approve. Oh, that episode where Eddy insulted Rolf's great Nano's sea cucumber balls, and he even dressed up in that suit made of the great sea cucumber. It's good stuff. Canker ketchup, a compliment to any meal. I always wondered what a canker burger would taste like, but probably, but it's mostly lard, so yeah, probably. It's anyone's guess. Okay, so let's move on. Peaches and cream. No better way to pack those pounds. Unless you're packing meat from Rolf's meat locker. Like in that one episode where they turned Jimmy into a sumo wrestler. Okay. Pudding skin. Chewy shell with a burnt milk center. So I guess pudding skin is basically just the dry top layer of pudding whenever you leave it out for too long. It's actually not that bad. Its consistency is kind of gross, but it still tastes like pudding. So buttered toast, slippery on the tongue, crumbly in the middle. Buttered toast. One of the main iconic food groups of the cul-de-sac. Gravy! Yum!
Yum, yum, yum!
So yeah, Ed is gonna love the hell out of that one. Okay, curry surprise, filled with a delicious ball of curry. I tried a tiki marsala curry once. Good stuff. Okay, Queen's Choice. Fish and chips filled center. Okay, so yeah. Some of these Jawbreaker flavors are kind of gross, but I guess this is basically the equivalent of Birdie Bot's ever flavored bean, so. Australian Adventure. Crunchy bite-sized parrot droppings. Okay, TMI. Okay, so Australian Adventure. Okay, Cantonese Paradise. Chewy seaweed and tongue surprise. I'm not quite sure what to say about that one, but Cantonese is somewhere in Asia, so. But anyway, it's just kind of having that feel to it. Okay, and last but not least, for the normal ones, Freeze Me! Imported from Greenland's glaciers. The one with the ice. Iceland is the one that's green. They should probably consider renaming the names of those two countries. Okay, so on to the vintage Jawbreakers. First up, Italian. Pass the pesto, please. Alright, so yeah. As well as any spotted red mushrooms you can find there. Alright, German. Tastes like sauerkraut. Ew. I hate sauerkraut. Okay, Scottish. But I can't play the bagpipe. But I can't play the bagpipes, Eddie! Says here you played them perfectly fine in that one episode where Eddy had the rocket car. Unless that was supposed to be Double D saying that. Okay, French. Would you care for a baguette? Well, yes I would. With some fondue, please. With some French brie on the side. Alright, so yeah. English. Better than cheese rolling. Okay, so yeah, better than cheese rolling. Okay, Latin. Let's Mambo!
Let's Mambo!
Whatever. Alright, so I don't know what to say about that one. Okay, so next one. Greek. My brother's always a bazooki playing. Whatever a bazooki is, but... So yeah, classic Eddy quote. Swedish.
Rolf has seen this meatball. It stalks Wilfred in the dead of night.
that one episode where Eddy fakes being hurt and Ed was just like, a giant Swedish meatball grabbed Eddy and chewed him up in his nasty crown chuck. And then Rolf just says that quote afterwards. It's... Oh my gosh, so surreal. Okay, Slovak! I sent a white word in a comic book! Okay, so now they're just using actual quotes from the characters. Okay, Canadian. Canadians are so weird! Yes, they sure are. That's exactly what I said. Okay, Australian. Tastes like the Outback! Okay, so yeah. Like, what kind of Outback? Just, Outback Steakhouse? I'm really hoping. Or Bloomin' Onion? Or Meat Pie? There's actually a cafe once where, close to where I live, who actually has Australian meat pies. They're actually pretty good. Okay, Guatemalan. Oink, oink, oink! I am a lizard! Okay, now they're just using Ed quotes over and over again. They're not even making any sense. Just, yeah, just... No relation to Guatemala whatsoever. Okay, so Antarctic. Tastes like penguin. So, does that mean they're just eating happy feet or something? Okay, Mexico. I want to be a piñata! I don't remember Ed saying that, but it sounds like something he would say. Alright, Japanese. Tastes like sushi! Tastes like ice-cold sushi for breakfast. Okay, so that's all 40 Jawbreaker flavors. Beautiful. Sweetness. Literally and figuratively. So yeah, it's basically Birdie Bots, every flavor Jawbreakers. You got the normal ones like blueberry and bubblegum and the normal flavors like that, and then you have the unusual ones like buttered toast and the ones that taste like sushi and that whatnot. So yeah. But anyway, that'll do it. We've gotten all the Jawbreakers, all the costumes, and all the Easter eggs. And speaking of which, we can actually implement the Easter eggs. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at what these have to offer. Okay, so big head, small head, spacesuit. Okay, so let's see what big head has for us. Let's see what cheats have. Okay, so unlimited stealth, unlimited damage, and fast run. Okay, so let's see. Unlimited. Let's switch them all on. Okay, so. And for setup, it's just basically sound volume, music volume, etc. Okay. Okay, so yeah, big heads. I would say it's fitting look for Eddy. Just run around with a bulbous head. So yeah. It's all about the facial features. another detail that I never pointed out is that they got their, is that when you see them running around, they actually match the running cycles, the unique running cycles of the characters in the show. Like with Eddy, he's running with both his arms stretched out. With Double D, he's just kind of running with his fists close to his body, and Ed's just kind of running with his head just hanging out from behind, with his back just lurched back. So yeah, they kind of match the running cycles. That's another cute little Easter egg there. All right, so let's see what the small head has for us. Okay, so Easter eggs. Okay, so small heads. Okay, so yeah, they all paid a visit to Rolf to have their heads fixed, and so yeah, deja vu for Eddy when, like in that one episode.
What happened to my head?
It never gets old. Never gets old. Okay, so yeah, what did Rolf do to him to make his head shrink like that? Okay. Let's see. Spacesuit. Appearance modifications will happen at next level load. Okay, so let's turn that off. Okay, so let's enter must be something I ed, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so let's see what the spacesuit's Easter egg does.
Come on, you knuckleheads! We gotta get to the candy store and get some free Jawbreakers!
Okay, so yeah, they're decked out in their Rebel Robot Ranch apparel. All except Double D. He's not wearing his the pot on his head. That's a shame. But I guess they need a little consistency for the cutscenes, but anyway. Okay, so okay, so fast run. No. Come on. Ah. Yeah, let's just exit back to the cul-de-sac. Okay, so for these cheats, let me see. Okay, so unlimited stealth allows you to sneak by enemies and kids without them noticing you. So yeah, this is perfect for when you're trying to sneak around the kids with, oh, wait a minute, they're not activated. Okay, so they reset for every level. Okay, so, unlimited stealth. No, wait. So yeah, unlimited stealth. You can sneak past kids and enemies without being detected, so yeah. There are certain points where you need to turn it off in order to get some of the kids' attention. Like in Mission 6 where you need to activate that cutscene with Jimmy to hand over his piece of the map. Or just to get the sequence of motion where you need to get the spider egg to trick him out of the piece of the map. And anyway. Unlimited damage. All enemies will be defeated in one measly hit. So yeah, you'll be able to defeat the bulldogs at the trailer park with one hit. That oughta simplify things a bit. Okay, fast run is basically self-explanatory. And it should really show Kevin up in Mission 4 when you're racing him at the end. So yeah, that's basically what they all do in a nutshell. So yeah, there's not really much point in showing them off. I mean, okay, so yeah, the rat didn't notice us at the time. But, okay, so that's basically what the cheats do in a nutshell, so I'm not gonna bother showing off what they do. Oh, whoa, here we go. Alright, Speedy Eddy. Gotta go fast. Okay. Alright. Okay, see ya. If Johnny were here, he'd say,
Plank says you run faster than 6-month-old cheese, Eddy.
okay, I'm done now. Let's go back to the cul-de-sac. Alright. So yeah, that's basically what the cheats and Easter eggs do. Didn't really get a chance to try it out on any bulldogs, but let's try the other. Oh, okay. So they're still in motion. Here. Okay, so yeah, turbocharge it. Okay, so you remember all those movie booths? Let's go ahead and just witness them. Okay, so for here is my best friend Plank, the music video that started a renaissance, or at least one of them. You may remember all those other music videos by Cartoon Network back in the day. Some featuring Dexter's Lab, the Powerpuff Girls, Ed and Eddy, Courage the Cowardly Dog, etc., etc. Well, one of them involved Plank, so let's go ahead and take the time to watch that.
I'm never bored when I'm with you. We're pals, we're buddies through and through. Wish I knew what to buy for you on your birthday. Our friendship goes against the grain. I've seen you swell up in the rain. I saw you, didn't see your pain. Was it termites? It's never hard to talk to you, though you stump me with your silence. I feel so naughty pining here for your happy face's guidance. My best friend Plank, my best friend Plank, my best friend Plank. Sitting there so silently, what could you be thinking? You're not saying I won't X. Is that sealant that you're drinking? Man, your hammer nailed you, pal. Al Gore's wife's name is Tipper. I knew we'd be best friends for life when I saved you from that chipper. My best friend Plank, my best friend Plank, my best friend Plank. Ooh, Plank, count the rings, count the rings. Ooh, Plank, count the rings. I'll walk you on the 7 seas. Your sawdust always makes me wheeze. I met your mom and dad, the trees, but please don't get Dutch elm disease. My best friend Plank, my best friend Plank, my best friend Plank, you're my best friend Plank.
Ah, yes. The most underrated character in the whole show. Plank. There was no one or nothing ever truly like him. And never will be. And that music video basically cements it. Okay, so let's turbocharge things. Okay, zoom. Alright, gotta go fast. Whoa! Woohoo! Okay, all the way. Oh, wait a minute, there wasn't a movie booth back there, so yeah. Alright! Turbo! Away! No, not for Robot Ranch. Here. Voice recording.
I am cool like a cabbage, guys.
Violence only begets violence, Eddy.
Stupid animals think they're so cute.
Oh, is that it? Okay, that was just a little snippet of the voice actors behind the iconic trio. So, yeah. Really is a shame that they can no longer... that Tony Sampson is no longer in the voice recording industry, but he had his reasons to quit, so... Okay, so... last but not least, there's another booth right over here in this area somewhere. Okay. Aha! Here we go. Okay, this is the commercial.
3 heroes. Loved by millions.
Ain't it dreamy?
Ready for adventure.
It's the
Ed, Double D, and Eddy.
I just want to hug that little loudmouth one.
Starring in their own video game. Ed, and Eddy, the Mis-Edventures.
Dorks.
In this tag team adventure, switch Eds on the fly to take advantage of their unique abilities. When you need raw strength, Ed can give you a lift. Or use his head. When you need brains, Double D can make things go. And in a pinch, he can pull out his trusty slingshot. Eddy can usually scam his way out of any situation. And when he can't, there's always the El Mongo Stink Bomb. Sometimes one Ed is not enough.
We, the Eds, are about to have the most daring feat the world has ever seen.
Use the Batter Ed to break through obstacles. Use the Trample Ed to extend your reach. And use the Tower of Eddy when extreme stealth is called for.
Welcome to Club Ed.
Get ready to enter the world of Ed, and Eddy in a fully interactive way.
Hey, look!
The same distinctive art style.
Looks like fun.
All the slapstick humor you've come to expect.
What are you doing?
Go to your clubhouse.
And, of course, the entire cast. Yes, even the Canker sisters.
Pirates!
Ed, and Eddy. The Mis-Edventures. Coming October 2005. This title not yet rated.
That was good, Eddy.
Whatever.
Oh my god, I remember being super hyped for this game with that commercial way back when. God, I feel old. So yeah, 19 years ago. October 2005. Good lord, it's been literal ages. Okay, so yeah. Speedy Ed Boys. And we basically gone over basically all the Easter eggs and all the extras. Let's just go to the last level real quick and I'll show you just how powerful this cheat really is. You defeat a bulldog in just one hit. So okay, so yeah, I've been here to max out off screen, max out my coin count off screen, and it really paid off. No pun intended.
Jawbreakers! So cold, so lonely. With
Okay, so yeah, just as proof,
another piece of this stupid map.
one hit. One hit Ed. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so one hit Ed. So yeah, even the mightiest enemies don't stand a chance against them now. Okay, so really just a shame that Double D doesn't have that pothead, but can't. But it is what it is. Alright, so that's all the Jawbreakers, all the costumes, all the Easter eggs. We've explored all the movies. And experienced the cheats. Yeah, fast run. Just yeah, have inherited the abilities of Sonic. Okay, so yeah. We've basically done everything there is to do in the Mis-Edventures. So, with a bittersweet... It's a bittersweet goodbye, but all good adventures must come to an end. And sadly, the adventures of the Eds have come to an end. I really do wish they could have done more with this game. And they could have done more scams. Or just missions. Kind of think of it, the majority of the Mis-Edventures weren't necessarily scams. The first one was a scam in its entirety, but the rest of them just kind of seemed like just events that occurred. But that's just my 2 cents. Alright, so yeah. Even in 25 years later, these 3 are still my childhood heroes. And I wouldn't have it any other way. So yeah. Yeah, the Ed is the lovable oaf. Eddie's still the smart aleck schemer. And Double D's still the brains of the bunch. And the polite and the courteous manners. So yeah, just the unique charm and personality that makes these 3 so different and unique. It's just really adds to it. So yeah. I'm so glad I had these 3 in my childhoods, and I still love them even to this day. Alright. That'll do it for Ed, Edd, and Eddy, the Mis-Edventures. Thank you guys so much for watching this wonderful Let's Play with me. Please subscribe, and if you would leave a comment and or like, that would be most appreciated. And if you would like notifications for any future uploads, be sure to give that bell icon a click. Until next time, this is ToonGamer23, signing out. So, with a collection of 40 Jawbreakers, what do? Are they gonna slobber down on all of them? Can't have your Jawbreakers and eat them, too. I mean, unless you had a camera. Yeah, just take a camera of each of your Jawbreakers. It'll last longer. It'll last indefinitely. Except the everlasting Jawbreaker. That one will never fade. Will never melt away. Or Ed might swallow all of them. Well, anyway, whatever they do with their Jawbreakers, it's their business. They earned them. As well as all the Easter eggs and all the things, collectibles in this game. And like I said, these 3 are still my childhood heroes to this day. And Cartoon Network and all those cartoons, I can't wait to look into getting another game that's related to Cartoon Network, like maybe The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy or Kids Next Door, something like that. But, in my personal opinion, these 3 are the kings of the cul-de-sac. And my childhood. And they shall be missed. At least in my video game experiences. Farewell to the Eds.